Right guys, in this video I'm just going to simply show you how to tie a shock leader knot. It's one I personally use myself, and it's very easy, and I find it very strong for my type of fishing. So my shock leader, this one's just £50. Remember, with your shock leader you always want to match it to your lead. So if you're using a 5-ounce lead, you want a minimum of £50. It's just £10 per 1 ounce of lead. So it's always good to remember that. Right, first thing I'll do, create a little loop, just like that. Fold that over, little loop. Bring it through two times, and just put it a little bit tight like that, and it creates like a figure of 8. We focus there. You can see it's got one gap there and one gap there. So we leave that for a minute. Then what you want to do, you want to take your main line, which is coming off your reel. Red one's my main line. Thread it through one of the holes, just like that. Then back through the other hole. So it sits. There we go. Like that. Gone through. Right. Always wet your line, wet your knots, so you don't cause friction burn. A little bit of saliva, do that, and pull that nice and tight. My shock leader one. Get a nice and tight knot. You can always put it a bit tighter if we need to. There we go. That's nice and tight. Then what we'll do, we take our tag end of our main line and we wrap it around the shock leader. I like to personally go between 8 and 10 times. Well, there you go, there's 8 times. Once you've done that, this little loop here, bring your line back through that loop, just like that, and that's what you're left with. Then slowly pull this down tight. Right, remember to wet your line. As you can see, that's coming down nice and tight now. It's perfect, like that. That's nice and tight on there. There you go. That is as easy as that. Then what you want to do is you always want to trim it right down as close as you can to the knot itself. Remember, don't actually trim your main line or your actual shock leader, because then you have to tie your knot again. There we go. Nice, strong, small knot. That is not going to go nowhere. And I'm going to show you sort of how small that is. There we go. Let me see if I can focus that. There we go. Nice and small. It's a very, very good knot. Passes through the eyes very well. And that's for mono to mono. Even if you're using tapered shock leader, which I'll do another video on, explain tapered shock leader, that knot will be even smaller. So there you go, guys. I hope that helps out a few people just getting into sea fishing. A nice, easy to do shock leader knot.